Hey people, Charlie here. How you doing on this fantastic Wednesday? You could say it is wonderful. Anyway, let's get in the corner where I belong. Hey. Boy, howdy. Where's my Give me BGM. Give me my browser. There we go. Let's start with Wordle because I love to Wordle. Let's try shave. Okay. How about trust? Ooh, ends in S. Let's try ends in T. How about biscuit? I don't know. I've got a small brain. I cannot figure it out. How about... I think the S must go here. Well, pose it. Hey. What does posit mean? I know deposit. Define posit. To dispose or set firmly.
Posit.
Posit.
Posited. Positing.
Positing. Can I have Cambridge, please?
Posit.
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 Posit. Suggest something as a basic fact or principle from which a further idea is formed or developed. If we posit that wage rises cause inflation, it follows that we should try to minimize them. Not entirely wrong, but okay. Connections. Let's see if it's hard today, shall we? Lucky. Wrangler. Broth. Cape Cod. Cattle. Ranch, cattle, wrangler. Steer. Okay. Steer, drive, pilot. Maneuver. Navigate. Okay. Wrangler, ranch, cattle. Maybe not. Diesel. Oh, Diesel is jeans, isn't it? Gap is another clothes brand. I think Wrangler might be a clothes brand. Then maybe Cape Cod? No. Two-door? No. Lucky? Jeans brands. I've never heard of Lucky jeans. I've not really heard of Wrangler jeans either, but it's fine. Okay. Investment. Two-door. Cape Cod. Merchandise. Mission. Bro. Investment. And ape. Miss. cat. Broth ranch. Type. There's an American sauce called ranch. Broth is a soup. Bro, miss, cap, merchandise, cattle, merchandise, investment, cattle, mission. Okay, tell me. House styles? What? What the heck is Cape Cod? Mission, ranch. Are these American house styles? Because we just have houses here. Cape Cod is a peninsula. No. A Cape Cod is a low, broad, or single or double story frame building with a moderately steep New England. Okay, it is an American thing. Okay. What about mission? Mission house style. Mission revival? Spanish missions in California. Yeah, another American-y thing. What is a ranch house style? A ranch home style is popular American style. Yeah, this is... What about a merchant? What about a Tudor? Tudor house style. Tudor architectural style, English hut. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, fine. Guess the game time. This kind of looks like the Elden Ring world map. But I don't think it is. It looks kind of like a Elden Ring, maybe? Nope. It looks familiar. Is it Bravely Default? Nope. Octopath Traveler? Okay. I tried that, but I found it incredibly boring. Heresy, maybe, as a JRPG fan, but I don't know. The battles felt really gimmicky as well. Like, you have to use this weapon type on this creature, and you have to do it this particular way. There was like a... It felt very rigid to me. Reminded me a little bit of how rigid the Final Fantasy Remake combat is. You have to break things, and then they become vulnerable, and blah, blah, blah. It had real potential, but it just didn't work. People like it though, so I guess I'm the wrong one in this, but still. Did we do yesterday? We did. Okay. We could do VTubal. Always start with my favorite, Inugami. Cool. Annoying Orange counts as a VTuber? Apparently. They are active, they're Japanese, they're on YouTube, they're F, they're JP. Exclusively on YouTube. 77% brown hair. Can't be Kate Lovely Momo then, because she's Canadian, Korean, Japanese. Is it I? Kizuna. Kizuna. I. Oh yeah, I should have known by the debut date. They're not humanoid or human. Okay. They've got brown hair. I don't think I'm going to get this. Yeah, I'm completely out of ideas. Hint is available. They're not independent, which means Phase or V-Shoujo, maybe? No, V-Shoujo's gone. They are Phase Connect. I don't know any of Japanese Phase Connect. Okay, let's end my life. Generation 1 Phase Connect. Okay. Just end it. Who is it? It is Utatanen. No, it's not Utatanen Nasa. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, I was not getting that. Indefinite hiatus. Okay, what else can we do? Rule 34. Everyone likes a bit of this. If anyone doesn't know, it's fan art versus fan art. Fate versus fauna. This could go either way. Every time a VTuber's appeared on here, they've not got that many, so... Okay, the one time... How'd you say? Ukyo Kyonji or Jean. Not only is this a minor character, it's also from an old anime, so no way. League of Legends or Raboot. I don't know who you are, but the furries might like you. But you're a Pokemon, so that might give you the benefit. However, you are a new Pokemon because I don't recognize you. You must be from a recent generation. Okay. Seraphine or Floatzel. I think League of Legends might win. Yeah. Zoe or Momiji Inubashiri. I think she's quite a famous Touhou character, so I think you might win this one. Yeah. Vaggie or Mary Rose. Okay, I don't know who you are, but you look like a American cartoon character, which could mean you've got lots of art, but it also could mean you don't have any. It's a Mary Rose. Okay. Baldur's Gate worst character in the game or Spider-Man. Could go either way. I don't see much fan art of BG3 to be honest, so Spider-Man? Never mind. Jolteon or Dragonair. I think the EV buff is slightly more powerful. Yeah. Counter or Nue Hojo. Hoju even. Pokemon buff. Lesser known Touhou character, so... Oh, it's close. 2 wrong. How did you win? Okay, I didn't realize Fauna was that popular. I didn't really pay much attention to Generation 2 or even 1 of Hollow EN. I mean, I like them more now, but I was kind of anti-EN when it first came about. I kind of regret it now, but at the time I was like, no, it mustn't be released into the West, no. Hypocrite maybe because I'm doing it now, but you know. Anything else we can do before we watch some videos? I'm thinking we start with Pathfinder Kingmaker review because, or maybe the Wrath of the Righteous review because I preferred Wrath of the Righteous to Kingmaker. Oh, hold on, I'm being called. Good timing. Hi, I'm back. Housemate wanted me to make them a cup of tea. How rude of them. How absolutely rude of them. Where were we? Oh, yes. A comment on my YouTube suggested I watch some Mandalore gaming. Apparently he is less funny than Sseth the Alchemist, but he is still a fun watch. So we're gonna get on to some Wrath of the Righteous review. I am a big fan of this game. It's kind of like the true successor to Baldur's Gate. Because BG3, while it is kind of fun, it doesn't really feel anything like... Isn't a cuppa an inherent right over there? I guess so. I didn't expect to need to make one at this point in time, so... There we go. Anyway, let's see what Mandalore has to say about Pathfinder. I'm a big fan of it, so... Mandalore is funny, just not overly, like I said. Okay. Let's mute my music and see what we have here. Okay, this opens up with DLC. Spoilers, everybody.
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
After the rabbit hole of adventuring that was Kingmaker, the sequel has now been out long enough to receive its own enhanced edition. And as you might expect, it is a dense, gelatinous cube of features.
Oops.
Once again, part CRPG, part city builder, part empire builder.
Hold on. I need to get smaller. I'm too big. Oh. Common problem I seem to have. Okay. Moving on.
And part Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So the ambition is high.
They put that weird Heroes minigame in it, which I didn't really like.
Compared to Kingmaker, some areas have been streamlined down for convenience, and others that were intricate before have now reached new levels of complexity. Story-wise, it's also not a direct sequel. It takes place in a completely new land, and besides some Easter eggs, you can start here just fine. I will say that while it's different story-wise, tonally, this does feel like a sequel. Kingmaker had a good amount of low-stakes murder hoboing through the woods, where having rope and tools mattered, and it felt like playing Pathfinder with your friends. Even ruling the kingdom, you did have a...
Which is weird. I usually prefer the more grounded adventures, yet I found myself preferring Wrath of the Righteous for some reason. Maybe Kingmaker... We got to give Kingmaker another chance someday. Because that low-stakes, more grounded adventure is more up my alley. I don't know. Anyway.
Variety of issues to deal with, but it wasn't super high stakes until the end game. In Wrath of the Righteous, demons from another dimension invade 4 minutes
straight out the gate, demons!
into the game. The tutorial forest has become the tutorial urban war zone, with demons leaving IEDs in the street and crusaders deciding whether or not to burn children. With that as your starting point, you can imagine the kind of heights it develops into. In turn, what your character can become to deal with that can also get pretty nuts. So it does feel like a natural ramp up as a...
My only complaint about the paths, he might touch on this, is the fact that only like a couple of them feel thematically sensible. The other ones feel like, you know, joke options almost. They're all fun, but they don't feel like they make much sense in the context of the game. Like Angel feels like it's the only real option.
A sequel, and it still has the tons of adventuring side content you'd expect, but if you're completely new, it's a deep end start that won't waste time getting going. The good news is that the tutorial and general onboarding stuff for learning is much better this round. And sure, you still might feel compelled to hire a CPA for dealing with a character creator, but the important thing is it's not GURPS. No, I meant it's more clear than before, which is good when your game has this many interlocking systems.
Never played GURPS.
There's a good amount of stuff to cover, so for now, let's step back and look at the character creator. There are so many options that, for an alarming amount of people, they spend the most hours on this part of the game.
I like having options, but it feels like half of the options they give you in Wrath of the Righteous are kind of pointless. Like, yeah, you could pick War Priest, but you're better off just picking Oracle or Cleric. I find that War Priest just does a worse job, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad.
They play an hour or two, get tempted thinking about something else, and come back to the paperwork.
Reroll!
Kingmaker already had a lot of options for classes and subclasses, and Wrath has amped all of those up.
I must have restarted a billion times. What is it? Failure to commit to the class. There's too many options. Not re-rollaholic or altaholic? Is that what you call it? I don't know. Crusader Cleric Dwarf is your way. Oh, really? Oracle is my favorite because you can turn them into like a mounted full caster who's also really effective in melee. I find it really hard to pick anything else sometimes.
There are plenty of new archetypes and brand new prestige classes. And what existed before has new feats, spells, abilities, you name it. To give an example, there are now over a dozen animal companion options, including dinosaurs.
Except Wolf is just better than everything else.
Which sounds fun on its own, but Wrath has also added a mounted combat system.
Horse.
Meaning it's viable to ride a Triceratops into battle. Or
Wolf
forgo
mount.
that for a traditional horse, just make sure to pick your knightly order. Though even beyond class-specific options, there are now tons of backgrounds to choose from. These can get more specific or hyper-specific if you go for a regional
Some
one.
of them are really
Plus,
good.
some might only show up with specific races, which you've got a dozen of. They still ask your birth date, what's your religion, are you allergic to shellfish? I swear these Pathfinder games are like the doctor's office clipboard of character creators.
I like fish, but not shellfish. Does that make me shellfish? No, that's a bad joke.
Now you could use a pre-made, but come on.
Why would you
It's
do that?
more in-depth and very welcome. Just having the backgrounds alone would be a huge improvement,
Why
but
would you
everything
make-
else was expanded on. It lets you fine-tune exactly what you
One of
want to
the
be,
presets.
which is great if you do have a plan. If you don't, it
Not a live viewer usually, but I wanted to pop in and say, I like your Sseth React content. Enjoying Reggie's Conquest of Elysium 5 content recently. Oh, keeps doing what. Thank you very much for the message. It means a lot, especially when you have low confidence in yourself like me. Thanks a lot. Anyway, what does man Delore have to say next?
can be overwhelming. You can respec during the game, which
You
is
can.
nice, but most people seem to want to start fresh. It's still the best example of where Wrath has added complexity for the better. The extra
It always feels immersion breaking, changing class mid game. Anyway, carry on.
options give you more control and satisfaction in character progression. Leveling up lets you fine-tune things closer to where you want them to be, and an early choice like a bloodline can have new effects even at the end of the game. The general difficulty settings are again extremely customizable, and the unadjusted normal setting is more generous this time around. Aspects you're not interested in, like city building or army battles, can also be completely automated, but I'll get more into that when I talk about it properly. Generally, the systems that were more streamlined down were for the more grand and epic theme. Like setting up a camp and resting still has skill checks for
Camping, yeah.
camouflage, cooking, and now lets you create
I quite
potions
like
or
that.
scrolls if you're skilled into it, but what you won't see are camping supplies. If the area is clear, you're free to rest. The only drawback is you'll start to feel the effects of demonic corruption until you sleep somewhere
that's a
sanctified.
pain.
It's just a worsening debuff that prevents you from sleep spamming. So it is less inventory management, but you're still forced to occasionally go back and recover somewhere secure. At least, secure compared to Baphomet's Airbnb. See, Wrath takes place in the country of Mendev. It was a fairly unremarkable land until about a century ago.
I don't really know anything about the setting, but I had a good time with it. Sometimes the setting is quite important for you to get into it, I find. Like, I think a lot of people really like Sword Coast ever since the first Baldur's Gate kind of established it as a new location. But you have places like Waterdeep, which is another famous one. But I don't think any game has ever been set there, has it? I know Eye of the Beholder is technically set in Waterdeep, but you're just in the sewers the entire game, so maybe that doesn't count. Maybe you go there in Neverwinter Nights?
A powerful mage named Arilu Vorlesh tore open a hole in reality that led into the Abyss. The Abyss is a Pathfinder version of Hell, though Hell itself also exists. The difference is that Hell is a structured and ordered torture realm, complete with layers, just like everyone's favorite laugh-a-minute comedy. There's also Cthulhu and Chupacabras, because Pathfinder has everything. Anyhow,
Nice.
the Abyss is the anything-goes madness realm. There are a Cheesecake Factory menu amount of demon lords ruling over
worst
various
part of the game
subrealms,
here.
but even in those, it's not really consistent. On a good day, you can be seized by a demon with more vowels in his name than a street in Hawaii, because you've been randomly selected to fight the Titan in the arena, because that'll amuse whatever McDagon is strongest on your street that week. The Abyss sucks. And Hell is not involved in any of this. At least, not directly.
Oh, I remember
So when
getting
this
that.
rift was opened, it was dubbed the World Wound, and Abyss demons poured out of it.
World
The land itself was
Wound.
horribly corrupted. It rained blood. It stormed blood. And neighboring
And it destroys your frame rate. I swear, I don't know what they've done with the engine in this game, but the longer you play, the worse it performs. I think I managed to fix it slightly by reducing the amount of auto saves allowed and quick saves, and only keeping like a few, but then you run the risk of, saving yourself into a corner.
Nations, not wanting to be murdered or enslaved by citizens from the worst version of hell, begin to send forces in to try and hold the demons back. The past century has had 4 declared crusades, and it's become a losing battle. While the 4th crusade wasn't nearly as disastrous as the real-life one, it ended in a stalemate where crusaders barely held on to the fortified city of Canabris, and you start the game seeing it lit on fire. Mendev will have to hope that the 5th time is the charm, and you can lead the crusade to victory and close the world wound. But the core of its story isn't just winning, but how you win. Maybe you'll use the war to further your own goals. Now that you're caught up, let's talk visuals. Having made a game to learn and refine from, for a 3D isometric RPG, it's a great looking game. The lighting in particular has gone through some improvements, and depending on the time of day, it can look downright gorgeous. Surfaces can reflect characters in the environment, and without needing any kind of proprietary ray tracing.
I don't really care about visuals.
Environments can be dark and moody, but they'll still make use of striking colors as well. It's an appropriate balance where dungeons can be dark and oppressive, but they'll twist things far enough to stop it from getting dull. It's also great for navigation, since while you do have a map, having the areas physically look different is helpful. Occasionally, some things in the environment can look undercooked, like it was just a Kingmaker asset that was ported.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the textures just sometimes don't load in properly, but it's not a big issue really. Some people really care about visuals, but as long as you can tell what it is, I don't think I really care that much. I've played text-based games in the past, so that kind of says how much I care about visuals. Wizardry 6, for example. The Lagosaurus dwells in this executable, ravenously feasting on your brains. Yes, its hunger knows no bounds.
But overall, the game looks rich and colorful. There were times where I was impressed by just how much detail they could pack into a scene. Like seeing the aftermath of some kind of blood ritual gone wrong, or maybe right. It hits a good balance for me, where things aren't so drab that it's dull, but not so colorful that it gets too cartoony. Effects like how the wind moves through the grass and trees, and the weather effects in general are also improved. You now deal with some proper blizzards and storms, and weather of the more apocalyptic variety. These new effects, like heat waves and fog, have also made their way into the spellcasting. So magic can now look about as wild as magic should. Sometimes they go crazy with the particle effects. And it might be outrunning the engine at times, as I'd have an occasional slowdown or hitch while playing the game, and it was usually while using magic. As another nice bonus, you can actually rotate the camera now.
You can.
I thought it was bizarre Kingmaker didn't have this when that plays to its strength as a 3D ISO game. That's fully implemented now, including areas that shift and change depending on where your camera's oriented, which we'll get to. Still, the game world looks great, and there's a lot of variety to it. All the characters and creatures are also in about the same place. You can still see items down to what's equipped on your belt, and Kingmaker's Monster Menagerie has been expanded out with new weirdos. The gore is also as meaty as ever.
There's these little red dudes that pop out of nowhere and just one-shot your team. I can't remember what they're called. Babble or something? Why can't I? Babaru or something? It might pop up in the video. Babao.
Just die already.
Oh, gory.
Was that? No. The general soundscape is also good. Combat sounds are still meaty and satisfying, and the horrible wet splat of Gallagherring some cultist's head never gets old. When it comes to music, the more grand tone has also carried over. The core of the soundtrack is a big epic choir and orchestra, which is in the usual wheelhouse for an RPG. But even with that, it still has good variation in how it's used. There are all kinds of directions you can take your character, and there's themes for all of them. It can range from sounding like Kingdom of Heaven to a haunted house.
Play it in the club. This is exciting. Too exciting.
The game has a lot more music than its predecessor, including battle tracks, which is definitely the area it was lacking in the most.
Oh, good.
They can be more subdued,
and
there are pleasant, relaxing tracks like the tavern music, so it's not all doom choirs all the way through. I will say the over-the-top music is brought to its greatest heights by the over-the-top voice acting. The direction is so fun and sincere. It doesn't matter how silly or corny a line can be, they put their all into it. And with the music, sometimes you see magic.
And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
How can we?
Blood runs in you. I can smell it.
Reminds me of Cthulhu
I was not
from
aware
World of
he
Warcraft.
definitely was able to continue.
You are already dead. Whatever he says. Can't remember his lines, but it's very creepy. Try an eyeball.
His bloodline before he died.
Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet.
Not everyone here is
Rachel!
fighting for Mendev and its queen.
Best
fallen
character,
paladin.
by the way.
When you crossed to the demon's side, you betrayed all mortal kind. And for that, you must pay.
He is my spirit
It's so
animal.
refreshing, and the performances all around are excellent. There are already plenty of great characters, but the audio work brings it to another level. Like, check this out. This is a smile you can hear.
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Awesome. Now on the gameplay side, you can break things up into a few sections. The first being your standard RPG adventure stuff, the second being event management, the third being city building, and the fourth being army combat. These are all intertwined, so to make it simpler, I'm going to break it in half. The first half is still adventuring, but everything else I'm going to fold into being crusade management. Besides, for the first dozen or so hours, there's no management to think about. And if you never want to deal with it,
True.
it can still be set to automatic, though there are some flaws with that I'll get into.
Yeah.
Anyways, the early stage is based around traveling the
Definitely don't want to set. You can set it to automatic, but I like to just set it to like an easier mode because I think you lose out on a lot of stuff if you set it to automatic. Wizardry 8 been sitting in my Steam. You've sold me. We'll have to make a GOG, I guess, too. I've played a lot of Wiz 8, but I've never beaten it because I usually start a party and then play like half the game and then either get soft locked or I burn out or I want to make a new team or something. So if I've played something for 1,000 hours but never beaten it, do I qualify to be a fan of it? I don't know. You decide.
ruined city of Canabris. The last holdout is a fortified tavern, and your mission is to find survivors and regroup there in order to launch a counterattack. Not every faction is willing to work together, which is a good test run for the later parts of the game. The decisions you make here still matter and can be showing up 50 or more hours in, but overall, this is training wheels. Combat can change from real-time with
Difficulties
pause to turn-based on the fly.
Got quite a good, you know, what is it, curve? The curve is pretty good because it starts off, you know, that I've never played it on like sadist difficulty or masochist difficulty. I usually stick to core or maybe a bit lower if I'm feeling lazy. And it's not bad until you get to like chapter 3 or something where everything has got 1 billion AC and you can't hit anything without a crit. Or just load up on buffs.
But compared to Kingmaker, the game is made with turn-based being in mind compared to a later edition. With how many skills and abilities that have been added, turn-based really seems the way to go this time.
Yes.
It is still nice that you can switch over to real-time for a trash fight,
Yeah.
but as the challenge increases, the more it seems you need to play slow and tactical. While the main story is focused on demons, there is a great variety of combat encounters if you go looking for them. Even if you stick hard to the main story,
Apparently my revulsion for real-time RPG gameplay was so corrosive that I had to repeat my PC. Yeah, I can never play this in real time. I feel like it's too fast, even with pausing. I'd rather just play it out in turns.
it does try to give you a variety of enemies, but some stages
Good
like Act
variety.
4 are going to be demon central. So where Kingmaker's story gave you a few flavors when it came to the main threat, here it is more limited unless you go exploring.
Mammoth?
And you should. Exploring Canabris is mainly
Spending 5 whole minutes to apply 23 buffs to one battle. If you're not on console, get yourself bubble buffs. It's a really good add-on that lets you set up a buff loadout and just launch them all in one click. Very recommended. It made the game much more tolerable for me. Couldn't live without it anymore.
an itinerary of different bombed out buildings, which they do try to mix up a bit, and they'll have interesting events happening in the locations, but when the world opens up, you'll have a lot more variety. The campaign is
Spider.
staged out in a way where you're far less likely to encounter an enemy you can't handle. It can absolutely still happen, but it's far more rare compared to the predecessor. And since you can rest up more, that means more time out in the
Those
field.
ghosts.
There are tons of side missions and plenty other things to do that are completely unmarked, like diving into a small dungeon and fighting a mini-boss, or solving a quick mystery.
Oh yeah.
You'll sometimes run across the mini-adventure modules too, which are
It had a pretty good world map / open world. You could just find like a random mini encounter out in the world. I quite like how they did that. BG3 is something that I felt kind of lacked in that department. I always felt like there's not much off to the side. Maybe it comes in later on. I don't know. It's not a competition. They're both good.
purely based on choices and skill checks. So it won't all be combat, but there is a lot of combat.
There is a lot.
That said, some of the best non-combat content comes from your companions. Overall, your party's writing and character and development runs laps around Kingmaker. Rather than front or backloading
Not necessarily.
Like before, they're spread out much more naturally throughout the campaign. You have a lot of companion options.
There's a few of them I don't like Sela. She's nice, but kind of boring. Lan, he's nice, but kind of boring. Regel's cool. Ember's cool. Whatever her name is annoying. So Ciel's okay. Dayran, he's all right. A little bit smug, but that suits him.
Too, with some restricted to certain paths, and others being pretty hidden unless you fulfill certain conditions. Most of the characters are really fucking strange too, which I appreciate. For example, Darren could be your primary healer. He's a young, hedonistic count who's marked down as being neutral evil. In every sense, he's a spoiled, pampered asshole.
As a
But he's
child,
enjoyable.
I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day.
How
Okay,
in
I
the
do
hell
like
is
him.
he the healer? Well, his parties got so wild that
He doesn't have to be a healer. It's down up to your imagination. You can make him whatever you want him to be. Oracle is that good. You can kind of put them in any role, I'd say.
he picked up healing magic to stop bodies from piling up. So he became a pro just to stop S&M malfunctions. Then you have Regel, who's a Hell Knight dedicated to brutally keeping order. He'll do some monstrous things for victory, and while he usually does it coldly, there is a sadistic side to him. He's also a gnome.
2 more minutes left out in the open.
Gnomes are
and
the
neither
best.
you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
But the wounded...
We have no wounded anymore.
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
And now he and Darren are sleepover buddies.
Such power, and it is bestowed upon an undisciplined whelp. I cannot abide waste.
Quite right. I am too good for this little world. Thank you for noticing.
There's also a talking weapon, a tiefling thief attached to some kind of evil spirit, a petty criminal turned paladin, a dwarf contract killer, some kind of
Greyboar.
borderline feral spider mutant woman, and, of course, the redeemed succubus who's actively trying not to murder and devour people.
Chalet. Someone added up her stat rolls and she's got like more stats than the rest of your entire party combined. Someone's favorite.
Again. Those are just some examples, and some characters I thought were bland could have some insane shit brewing beneath the
Camellia.
surface. Understanding them makes replaying the game even more fun. They do a good and thorough job planting hints for later reveals. Their stories can develop into a few different ways, especially if you throw romance into the mix. And yes, that includes the succubus. I know people who bought Dark Messiah just for that. You can still make a completely custom party, but this time around, I never felt tempted. They feel like the driving force of the story and have a lot of interactions depending on what you're doing. Sometimes they'll even argue with each other. And you can stay out of it, or take a side with skill checks, and it's rare that you can placate both sides. Managing the crusade, they become advisors. They bring their own perspective for tackling dilemmas, and they usually make good back and forth points. When it comes to managing a war, a character you might not usually agree with can offer something really insightful. Some of the most thoughtful and interesting writing happens at these meetings. Whereas in Kingmaker, you choose an advisor's solution based on their personality. You have lots of opportunities to use your skill checks throughout the game, and
I quite like the skill checks. because not only did your skills come into account, your party members' skills contribute, so you don't have to spread yourself all over the place. You can have dedicated members for each checks. So something that I thought was annoying in BG3, I keep going back to it because it's like the closest thing to compare it to. It's always annoying how in like a dialogue, you got a party member with a really valuable skill, but you can't use it in the, what's the word? The dialogue. It's missed opportunity. Maybe they changed it since launch. I haven't really experimented with it.
Failing them can still be fun. These interactions do start to taper off towards the endgame. Especially in your last talk with your party, I thought you'd have more options. It's not nearly as empty as Kingmaker's late game, but there is a noticeable lack of extra stuff to do and options for them. It's still an improvement over only kingdom management. I did most of the quests I could my first playthrough, though I did have some companions dying off for job purposes. And that clocked to about 80 hours, but it easily could have been
80?
a dozen more. Kingmaker was longer, but it had stretches of not much happening. Wrath of the Righteous felt dense. The pacing of the main story is more under your control rather than waiting for stuff to happen. It's a more packed game, but also screaming at you to replay it. This is where the mythic paths come in, and these shake up the game like nothing else. Paths. They're not new classes, they're an entire second aspect to your character. Early in the game, you discover you have some kind of strange power attached to you. It's an incorporeal cosmic jello, but you do have some control in shaping it. The more obvious early routes can have you start to ascend towards being an angel or a demon. But as the game goes on, you have opportunities to lean in other directions. There are 10 of these in total you can discover, so again, another good incentive to explore. The mythic milestones are an entire other tree you level up in, with new spells, abilities, and everything else.
So many choices.
Your companions also get some of your mythic power, and while they can't ascend like you can, they can enhance their own abilities. There are options like becoming an Eon, a Golden Dragon, or a Lich. I'm always on the hunt for good Necromancer RPGs, and while you can't drown people with skeletons like Diablo 2, as far as pure flavor goes, this might be the best Necromancer RPG, even more so than Arcanum. It takes a while to become a full Lich, but it is a dark road. Beyond getting some Dr. Manhattan tier obliteration magic, there are significant characters you can bring back from the dead if you decide to kill them. You can have a party made up of completely undead characters if you want, though unfortunately you can't bring your own companions back as undead if they disagree with you. They also rarely have anything to say and don't have the great party interaction that the living companions do. Which is a shame because some undead companions were so tied to the main story in their life that they should have a lot more to say. Even despite that, it's still incredible.
What's that?
Beyond the ridiculous magic and abilities you get, the flavor for it is just so entertaining. Like you liberate a city from demons, but then the Royal Council is concerned because you're constructing an undead Tyrell building over it. So while you have the main story, your mythic story runs parallel with it and intersects it at several points. It's not simplified to, you're just an evil lich, either. It brings up points like, which factions of the undead do you want to support? Are you losing your humanity purely to win the war and afterwards you'll wander off, or is this a bid for new power? It's such an engaging campaign, and there are 9 other mythic directions you can go in.
Never tried a lich before.
For example,
maybe
the angel and demon paths have even more stuff to do, and a lot more relevancy to a good versus evil story than a bone man. Or maybe you think a lich is too soft, and during the campaign you find a horrible swarm of ravenous insects.
No.
They're so awful that killing them off is near the best thing to do for anyone, unless you're really intrigued by them. You can conduct experiments so vile and evil that you can become a swarm that walks. And you introduce the world to insect politics, where you devour everyone. Cities become horrible hives, and you journey on looking for more meals. This is all excellent, though some mythic paths clearly have more to them than others. Something like Golden Dragon doesn't have much to it, or take much to unlock. They're not equal, but if you don't care about this stuff at all, you can become a mortal legend. This doubles your level cap and lets you level up faster, so you can dabble in all kinds of classes. So with alignment choices and mythic choices, it's one of the most replayable RPGs I've played. But my biggest hangup is Act 4. Past the halfway point of the game, you're sent into the abyss. There's no coming back until the chapter is done, so no overworld trap.
Pretty much all of my playthrough just grind to a halt in this chapter. You get sent to some abyss city, and it is one of the most tedious parts. It doesn't detract from my high score of the game, but which is like, I don't know, like a 9 out of 10 maybe an 8.5. But this chapter, just I dread it every time.
Travel or any management stuff. You're instead trapped in the Chaos Realm of Torment, which, to be fair, does have a lot going for it. Being full of chaotic evil demons, nearly every mission has more going for it than it first looks. Everyone is trying to scam you, or use you, or stab you in an alley. Some of the most entertaining quests can be in the Abyss, but it's also a weird slog, and the circumstances of you getting here are strange. You're ordered into the Abyss by the Queen of Mendev to investigate the demons. Even if you're winning the war, if she's unhappy with how you've done it, for some reason, she might also strip you of your rank, effectively
Never understood
banishing
her
you.
character, really.
For a lot of characters, this seems like a point to fight back rather than being sent to Super Hell. I don't think the story could function skipping the Abyss, but once you're there, you might be thinking a lot about if there was a way to avoid it. The main pain is navigation.
Yes.
They went to great lengths to make it actually feel like a realm of chaos, and they succeeded in that. When you rotate your camera, buildings, doorways, and entire landmasses can shift around.
I think on subsequent playthroughs, I ended up using a teleport around hotkey. Not necessarily to cheat, just to make navigation of this stupid maze a little bit easier. I think it's called Toybox on GitHub or something. Very recommended. You don't have to use it to cheat. You can just use it for quality of life stuff, really. And for debugging. That's always helpful.
The shifting can take some time, which means some waiting before you can proceed. There are a few areas, like an empty bridge, where it's clear you do need to rotate the camera. Others feel completely random, so even if you know where you need to be, how you get there can be challenging. Not to mention that while you're sometimes trying to figure out how to proceed, you sometimes get attacked by street gangs of demons. The missions will frequently cross districts too, which means lots and lots of loading. But even if you're in the right district, you might need to come from a different part of the district to get to where you want to go. You can unlock fast travel between the sections, which helps, but not as much as you'd hope. Because again, where you're spit out might not always be the most convenient pathway. And checking for what could be the right way can take a while. Also, some quests don't have their locations marked correctly, or marked at all.
Yeah.
I looked all over for the Den of Sweet Horror just to find out there was a room in a brothel. Like, the rotation idea is neat, and there are some fun puzzles attached to it, it's just how far this was taken. If you were invested in the Crusade and the war, you've been ripped away from that to ride around on Satan's kaleidoscope. So you have fun missions, tedious navigation, and some really annoying fights. Anyone who is tempted to reroll their character or stop playing probably does so here. Just having quest directions be more clear would be a huge help, but even with that, it can definitely be a slog. Yeah. It's like if the Drow City from Baldur's Gate 2 was on a merry-go-round. I don't hate the Abyss, but if someone told me they did, I wouldn't need to ask why.
Yeah, exactly.
You could power through the main stuff, but then you miss out on a lot of engaging side stories it has. Plus,
yeah, that's the thing. You can just beeline the main bit, but you feel like you're missing out on so much stuff. So you feel like inclined to do it, or whatever. Obliged, is that the word? It's like, oh, do I, for my own sanity, just beeline, or do I actually do it all? I'm a completionist, so I find it very hard to skip over stuff.
Visually, it's so different than everything else in the game. And seeing how these huge landmasses can shift around and over you is cool, but man, it's just such a pain in the ass. Then, as a lich, when I confront the queen later about all that, she says she sent me there out of fear.
Oh.
And
thanks.
Welcome to the Horde. Go guard the Tyrell building. Alright, let's get back to the Crusade proper and everything that comes with that. When you're put in charge of the Crusade after Canabris, you can recruit troops into multiple armies. These can move around and explore on the overworld just like your party does. Instead of resting, they just have a limited amount of time they can move per day. Their main purpose is to defeat enemy demon armies and capture outposts. The troops that you can recruit will refresh weekly, and you'll have some random mercenary units as well to consider.
Magical over
You might also get troops through regular quests, like if you save a squad of Hell Knights, now you have some Hell Knights in the campaign.
Hell Knights are so good.
To get more and better troops per week means building up your infrastructure. You construct buildings in the capital for more troops and upgrades, and can also build in the outposts you conquer. Structures can require a few resources, but like Kingmaker, gold can convert right into that. This way, all of your loot and treasures from murder hoboing can be pumped right into the war effort. All of this is heavily influenced by your decisions at the command table. Events will pop up that you need to make a decision on, and you can get new resources or troops or anything else really. You can put out decrees for researching relics or dealing with a crisis, and how you play the game.
That's where you realize some of the devs were ex-HOM 5 devs, really? Oh, good info. Was HOM 5 one of the good ones, or was that after Ubisoft acquired them? I can't remember the cutoff point. Was it 5, the last good one? Goodish.
Game can influence what events you can get, or your solutions to them. As a lich, many problem causers can be turned into loyal soldiers for the Crusade. Whereas if you're trying to play as a good character, your solutions might need to be more diplomatic. What units you unlock in the battlefield are also based on your decisions. So flavor-wise, it's all fantastic. The units and abilities of your armies reflect your decisions. What your forces look like can vary wildly between playthroughs. My Lich armies were mostly undead, with a few knightly orders in there.
Skilly
My Angel
boys.
army had paladins and inquisitors and other religious units. And the swarm that walks
Last decent one after they got Ubisofted, but still a good one. Okay. I'll let it slide. Everyone knows 3 is the best. Well, 2, I like the visuals of 2, but 3 is kind of considered the best. And it's kind of like a religion in some countries, apparently.
had more swarms. To give some examples, troops can be merged back and forth between armies, and to make them progress further, you can recruit generals. They progress like your regular characters, getting new skills and abilities as they level up. Their victories unblock the way for your party, give you great rewards, and should be a perfect harmonious loop. Then the battles begin.
They're not that bad, but a bit tedious. You can auto-resolve them sometimes, but you're better off manually piloting them.
These are so fucking dull. They're not bad in a painful way, they're just so simple that I'm struggling with how to word this. When people say they hate all forms of turn-based combat, these are like goggles that let you see the world through their eyes. It also falls apart in progression. This will be a mild spoiler, but here's the final army battle in one of my campaigns.
I see. Nice. I didn't realize you get that strong. Good job.
Oh boy. The issue is, it feels like there's very little thought behind these battles. We're heroes of might.
Crunchy hom 2 pixels. You're part of the 3 theocratic region. Yeah. You look at the category Heroes of Might and Magic 3 on Twitch, and it's pretty much, you know, Eastern European people just playing it. It's really cool to see that it's still remembered so fondly today.
Magic 3 could feel like solving a puzzle. This feels mostly mindless. There were occasional fights where I'd think of how to stack up spells and unit abilities, but it wasn't very often. The majority of the fights are decided at range anyways, either by your shooty unit or by your general casting a spell. There were multiple times I went up against an evenly ranked army where I just one-shot it with a fireball.
Lucky.
And this was all in the standard difficulty. Basic armies have few unit slots, and besides covering a wider area, there's no reason to not use a death stack. If an army is rated higher than a demon army, you overpower them and can automatically win. So the best thing you can do is go for more general skills and choices that let you dump more units into one army. The only good things about the army combat are that it reflects your choices, and the novelty of playing it inside of a CRPG. Those elements still aren't enough to make it worthwhile,
it's a cool idea.
It is nice having armies that help explore the overworld for you. And while you could set it to auto and never touch it, that's not ideal. You miss out on rewards like special items, and the map is unlocked to you in stages instead of you being able to control that.
Yeah.
The best thing you could do is knock it down to easy, steamroll, and only have to fight sometimes.
That's what I do.
It's just a shame that what's
still
supposed to
hard.
be a big part of the game is utterly skippable at best, and at worst breaks the pacing. Especially when they did improve the Empire management. There are no negative events you have to corral in, or other time wasters. The difference is in Kingmaker, a lot of the management supported the adventure. You might unlock an AC bonus, or get extra damage against a certain enemy type. Your choices can unlock unique buildings for your cities, which looped right back into those benefits. Wrath still has those elements, but they're streamlined down to focus on the war economy. You still get benefits in the field, but now a good chunk of them is diverted towards a skippable tactics game. There aren't really special buildings to unlock, and why would there be? You're organizing war logistics rather than ruling over a kingdom. The discussions of what units to unlock are way more interesting than actually using them. The writing is good enough that I wouldn't have minded if the crusade itself was more abstract and maybe only dealt with in these political meetings. You do get some stuff outside the battles based on your choices like that, but a good amount of it did go to the battles. What could have been a huge improvement over Kingmaker's management is instead... Again, how everything connects.
I think they're German, not Slavic, but you know, similar direction, I guess.
Is amazing, but the battles themselves not being fun is a fatal flaw. It's still a fantastic and dense RPG, and you can avoid all this stuff completely if you want to. I just wish it was better, since everything for the framework is all here. This brings us to the story, and I actually don't have much to say on the main plot. It's good, but
It's a good story, but I just prefer games where you're not the chosen one, power fantasy type thing, which is surprising, though. I ended up really liking Wrath of the Righteous, even though it's not my preferred type of main character. They did it in a way that I didn't mind it.
I don't find someone like Arilu Vorlesh that interesting to go into detail on. You understand the villain, but they had so many other options open that you don't really sympathize with them. It's like dealing with a narcissist, where you understand how they're viewing the situation, but there are clearly other aspects they're either refusing to or unable to see. So you do understand her motivations, even if she's still nuts, and I appreciate that.
I think that's why I like Might and Magic and Wizardry so much. Because you aren't some super special chosen ones. Weird stream skip happened. Yeah, I think I dropped a few frames then. The internet's been a bit weird lately.
I actually find the story of the war itself and how it progresses a lot more interesting. Everyone is willing to let a lot slide in the name of fighting demons. My Lich campaign was fantastic on that front. The Crusade being twisted into an undead empire wasn't a light switch flip, it was a slow descent. People would be clearly uncomfortable with where things were going, but it's fighting demons, so let's not rock the boat too much. In fact, the loudest opposition and those actively trying to fight the Lich were some of the first to go. The party paladin even sat me down to say she's worried about where things are going and worried about me. It's like tapping into these powers are the equivalent of a hard drug problem, and I'm now at risk of Lich. A lot of my companions left or died during this campaign. Those nice enough to tolerate some atrocities got to witness firsthand as Bone Hitler devoured their comrades.
No.
My only remaining companions were either the most warlike and evil, or the most naive. Even if you don't go that route yourself, you'll see others who do, like kidnapping and lobotomizing people to try and fight their own war.
That dungeon was awful.
You can condemn it, or go, hey, let me get in on that. There is a lot of wiggle room when you're fighting ultimate evil, but playing a good character, you'll find that things aren't that black and white. The Abyss has dozens of warlords, but only 2 are actively attacking. Why is Heaven barely interfering when they haven't come close to matching the escalation? It's not a gray there are no good guys tale, there are clearly evil forces at work, but it does explore war as a cause. Some see the Crusade as a chance for redemption, and others worked tirelessly inside of it and never got forgiveness even after nearly a century. Maybe the demons are capable of redemption too, and you can be worse than them. Everyone has different ideas on what the Fifth Crusade is or means. You can turn it into a grand reconciliation, a vengeful holy war, a grab for power, a way to gain favor with gods, all kinds of directions. How you got your powers and all that, I don't find nearly as interesting. I do think I'm... Oh god, I forgot about Darwin.
Who?
DLC. I forgot about the DLC. There's still more coming out, but I'll go over what's out. First up is Inevitable Excess, which takes place right before the final battle. Your party is intercepted by an otherworldly force as something has gone wrong in the space-time continuum.
I didn't really
At first,
touch
I
the
thought
DLC.
that maybe this was a chapter cut for pacing, but there is something intriguing happening here. You go through some remixes of the game you've been
Roguelike
through,
mode.
fixing anomalies. And there's a few ways things can play out. However,
I don't remember Darwin.
it's too short to develop out its idea, and this is made for a max-level party, meaning the combat is incredibly tedious. There is no such thing as a trash fight here, and you need to be on your A game for all of them. Max level combat in these games means dealing with stacks of buffs and debuffs, and if you're not into that kind of combat where every system counts, you're not going to find a lot here on that side. There are some non-combat conundrums which are fun, but there's also the puzzles which are the most tedious in the game. This feels like it could have been a fun and shorter side-off adventure that's been stretched out through the puzzles and the combat. If you beat it in a certain way due to space-time nonsense, all of your characters will get an extra power, and sometimes portals will open up in their game where they can find some extra loot.
Nice.
If you enjoy the high-level combat, then sure, otherwise it's skippable. Through the Ashes is another strange one. You create a new character who survived the Canabras demon attack, and gather other survivors to try and escape to safety.
That's cool.
This one's more experimental and feels like a survival game. You try and stop your friends from dying of disease, and you can use the environment a lot more in fights. It's a low-level adventure and clearly meant to be played on higher difficulties. It's an interesting but short idea for a one-off, but there's 2 things I don't get. For one, if you wanted lower stakes adventures in this setting, you could probably just go play Kingmaker and get it on sale cheaper than this. It is fun playing more guerrilla where your big baddies are an undead local celebrity and a petty demon, but it's short and still ended with a to-be-continued game. Its main appeal is the same as the other one, where you can quickly test builds inside of it. As an example, I made Dar from Beastmaster, except you can't actually get a tiger.
Another multi-second skip. I'm sorry. My internet's been a bit funny lately. Hopefully the VOD doesn't get too messed up.
Companion, so I got a wolf. Which is fine. In the movie, they painted the tiger black for some reason, and it turned out to have a horrible allergy to the paint. So a good chunk of the movie is watching the tiger get more lethargic and sleepy as it eventually died on set. Not in my game. My wolf has no known allergies. It's okay on sale. However, The Last Sarkorians is the easy recommend. You get new areas and quests, a new companion who's nature-focused, which was lacking in the main campaign, a new class, new items and units, and it integrates perfectly into the main game. To the point that he has party interaction in the Excess DLC.
He does?
You would think this is all part of the base game if you didn't know better, and that's how I prefer it.
Yeah, he integrates
While I still
pretty
like
well.
Kingmaker, this game blows out of the water in a lot of ways. It has mountains of content, tons of replayability, great writing and companions, and is the kind of game you could play a bit at a time for months on end. It's extremely flawed in the management side and some other areas are also janky, but for the amount of options it offers, it's hard to find better value in a lot of RPGs. It'll be on sale for a little over $10 in the pinned link for the next while. They're gonna throw in DLC offers too, but weigh those carefully. Wrath of the Righteous is a gigantic game, so I'll have something smaller next time. I'll see you then as long as I don't start another playthrough. Attack my narcoleptic but otherwise healthy dinosaur.
Hey. Good video. I liked it. He's not too serious.
How do I combat the potential of burning out on games like Path?
Good question. I think how many hours do I have on Steam of this game? Hold on. I think if not 1,000, it's definitely in the hundreds. And I always sort of burn out around the midway. What is it called again? Wrath of the Righteous. 600 hours. One day I'll beat it.
Finder. I mean, it sure helps when they're fun. Mainly just playing it over a longer period of time. I don't think those kinds of games are really meant to be blitzed in a week or something. Not only do the games last longer, but you've spent so much time with the characters by that point that the big moments also hit harder. How do I organize my game library? On the digital side, GOG Galaxy lets me mark games that are complete. To me that Wizards of the Coast are just insane, and I don't think past that.
I liked 5th edition.
Oh, wait, that was a...
Yeah, the random Dark Souls guy that's in Wrath of the Righteous. When I found him, I thought, what are you doing here, Solaire? Praise the sun. You too, sir. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I liked 5th edition D&D at first, but I don't know. 3rd is probably the best all-rounder. I got quite a soft spot for 2nd, though. Like whatever edition Baldur's Gate 2 is built off, that's pretty good. People are scared of Thaco, but it's not that bad, I don't think. Yeah, Wrath of the Righteous. Go buy it now if you like long CRPGs with lots of customization. I highly recommend it. Anyway, we've been live for over an hour. We've watched a video. Why don't we see how Wiz 8 runs? I'm a big fan of it. Here we go. Can Game Capture pick it up is the question. Maybe not. Let's switch to the other aspect ratio for it. I'm guessing it's going to be a window. I've just now realized if you spell the shortening of Wrath of the Righteous like an English word, it sounds like rogue in Polish. Really? Ooh. I like that. Look, here we go. It found it. There you go. I'm using the fan patch 1.2.8. It is highly recommended. It adds a load of cool stuff, extra portraits, battle speed up, and stuff like that. Game audio is a bit loud. Can we turn it down? There you go. That sounds all right. Okay. First things first, we are going to recreate Sseth from his video because I feel like that is a cool idea. Let me just pull up his review actually. Is the PC ad still present? I can't remember if it's still present in the fan patch or not, but let me just pull up his video so I can copy his builds because I think that'll be a fun challenge. Well, not a challenge, but I'm not going to copy all the names and stuff, but just the classes. Here it is.
Hey people. Sseth.
Hey people. South here. Pleased to meet you.
Wizardry.
Okay, be quiet for a sec, Sseth. Here it is. Let's copy this. So his character was a elf alchemist with int pumped. Pump that int. All my. Okay. I need more screens. I haven't got enough screen space. Then he pumps speed. And then piety. Very good. I think we take itching skin because it's actually useful. And you don't have to take all the picks. It's actually better to save your picks until later, ideally. That's what I usually do anyway. Let's take one just to keep us going. After all, he has a master's in immunology. I'd believe it, to be honest. You still have some spell picks. Save them and proceed, yes. And then he's probably going to use a stick. Like that. And then just put a 1 in everything. And then the rest in Urt. There you go. You can build this by grinding, so it's not the end of the world. Let's do that. There you go. This is the important part. Where is his face? I like these portraits, by the way. Some of these are default. Some of them are from the fan patch, like I think these two. This one. Where's our man? Here he is. What did he call himself in this video? What did he call himself? There's a fan made VOD of his cancer lecture when he did that stream content with the like really. I've watched a lot of his videos, but I haven't seen them all.
Brooding alchemist.
Oh, there we go. There's his name. We need the full name. Ogutu Mbeke, and he uses the Chaotic 2 voice.
Ordinary men fear the power of darkness. I revel in it.
Perfect. All right. Right. Where's my mouse? I've lost it. That is our man. He also has a couple of fighters. One of them is a mook. So I will copy that. Maybe this can be chat. Chat can be a mook. A mook who pumps strength. Dex. Then Senvit. Like that. Good stuff. Two-handed sword. That'll do. Maybe a bit of mythology as well. That'll do. Clearly you need to pick the derpiest portrait for this one. Yes, we do. They're all pretty derpy. Full name. Twitch YouTube. Nickname Chat. I think this one looks kind of impressive. But maybe this one as well. We need a very derpy voice.
You want me fight? I fight.
Sounds good.
You.
Is that going to be our man? Or woman? You know, it doesn't matter. You can be what you want. Then we have a Hobbit rogue. Hobbit. Who pump strength. Of course they do. Dexterity. Looks like a hairy orangutan. Very good. I always thought they were more like Wookiees. They were like Yeti Wookiee type guys. What else does the Hobbit have? Dex, strength, sense, and speed. Very good. I want them to be a locks and traps person. Who can also sword it with the best of them. Maybe put a point in ranged. Just in case. Sounds good. Maybe a bit of stealth as well. What are we going to call Hobbit? I find. Hello, Captain Unnameable. Is that your real name? The Unnameable Man. What's the best Hobbit name we can think of? What about Bill Doe? Gilbo Gaggins. What's going on? Is there a limit? There is a limit. Brodo. I don't really want to write Baggins with an F on the front. Let's call him Brodo though. Brodo Gaggins. There we go. Gilbo Gangrene's foot. Some of these look way too edgy to be hobbits. This one looks kind of nice. He's very hobbity. What voice are we going to go with?
Just between you and me,
that sounds
I'm
great.
The perfect guy for this job. What do you say?
Slimy enough. It works. We also need a priest and a fighter. And a psionic. Let's do a priest, shall we? Hobbits are laid back. Some of them are. We can always change his voice later if you want. But the priest is meant to be an elf. But maybe Why are they meant to be? I guess they've got high piety and intelligence, so that makes sense. What is he meant to pump? He's meant to pump int first. Then speed. Then piety and vit. Okay, that's fine. Let's just take heal wounds because that'll be useful. And then a little bit of this. Point of that. That looks all right. Maybe a couple of these for good measure. Whenever that face appears, it's great. I think for a priest, this face makes me think, isn't the priest female for the jury, or is it another one? Only bards really need to be female for the jury. I think. We'll make the Zionist a lady because that makes sense.
All right, but
no, that's not priestly.
Sure, I'm itching to do something wild and reckless anyway.
That's a good voice. Maybe we'll save that for the other fighter though.
by my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
That's like a nice guy voice. But this guy doesn't look nice at all. He looks up like he doesn't want to be in. Maybe old man. Maybe. What about Kekard Dane? Stay a while and listen. He's more of a scholar than a priest, though. I still think this guy looks like the best priest. We could always change the race of the portrait. Yes, he doesn't have to be Giga Elfie. That could be an elf. He just has it. I wonder. Not every elf has facial hair. Some series, a scholar and a gentleman. Yeah. Not every. What's the word I'm looking for? Not every fantasy universe has hairless elves. Some of them have beards. I think it's Forgotten Realms that says that they don't have facial hair. I do like that how there's some crazy races in this though. And for some reason Ninja gets its own race, which is very weird. Wait, I've got an idea. What's the priest's name from Helsing called? Helsing priest Alexander Anderson. There you go. We'll call it Alexander. We need a voice for him though.
Who can make the money?
Nah.
I believe there is something unseen in all things seen.
Don't know about that.
'Tis wit, not strength, that make us solid, lad. But you're going to need someone of my superior intelligence. Some call it ego, but I call it talent.
That sounds pretty good. Father Anderson as a nickname. Is that... It's too long. Maybe just Father. Father.
I would be honored to assist your brave band in its explorations. That is, I'd like to come along.
That doesn't suit him at all.
There are two kinds of people.
Maybe.
Yeah, slice him, dice him, no sense being nice to him. That's my motto.
Not that.
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that. What do you want?
Maybe. I think I like intellectual too, though.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence. Some call it ego, but I call it talent.
Doesn't it sound that priestly, though?
There are two kinds of people, hunters and their prey. Let me assure you,
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that.
Okay, we'll go with that.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence.
Okay, the build guide says that we need another hobbit, but I don't want two hobbits. Why don't we go with human? The second burly voice. We'll check it out on this. Let's make John Fighter, the most generic man in the world. Strength needs to be pumped. Then Dex. And then Senvit. Like that. Let's give him a little bit of artifacts, because why not? And then maybe bow. Like that. That looks alright. Oh. We need John Fighter. John Human. He's just John. This looks kind of John-like. What's the second burly voice?
'Tis wit, not strength, that make a solid lad. But I be lucky to have both.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, slice him, dice him, no sense being nice to him.
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that.
By my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
That's kind of like the generic man. What if his name is, I don't know, John Fighter? John F. John Fight? Just John F. No, maybe there's a better face for him. Bald.
By my honor,
Bald.
'Tis wit, no.
Any more generic looking dudes here?
Tis wit.
Okay, this looks like a generic man.
'Tis wit, not strength, that make a solid lad.
Gene Eric Fighterson. Some of these fan patch portraits look too good. That's kind of like John Fighter.
Tis wit, not strength, that make a solid lad.
Let's bring the Scotsman along. Why not? And then we need a psionic. Let's have a token lady. And I want to make a fairy because we need a fairy. Where do we start? Be right back. All right. Psionists need to pump intelligence. And then senses. Oh, they don't pump speed. They pump intelligence, IT, vitality, and senses. That seems okay. Let's take Mind Stab, Terror, Charm. I think Mind Stab is the best bet. That is a brain element. Mental, I guess. It seems like it'll work. Why don't we call the fairy Charlie backwards? I need to insert myself somewhere. What's the cutest fairy? Clearly this one.
Let's get moving then. We don't have much time.
No, let's be serious. This one looks probably the best, I'd say.
Some believe I can speak. All right then. But look here. I know what's what, so don't try to pull anything.
I've consulted the stars.
I've consulted the stars, and they forecast great things for our adventure.
Too American.
I'd love to join you. It sounds absolutely fabulous.
That one's not bad.
Very well.
Release your hold on this world. All things change or perish.
Ooh.
Just relax. It's gonna be all right.
An adventure? Why, I'd be delighted to help you. It sounds most entertaining.
Avalon.
You looking at me?
That is a good voice, but it does get annoying after a while. I've tried using it before.
There will be many implements of destruction. You got it.
Let's get moving then.
Well, well. One may feel fear in the face of danger.
I think eccentric one is the best one.
Why, I'd love to join you. It sounds absolutely fabulous.
Very pixie-like. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It fits. Okay. Perfect. All right, we need to put. Does the order actually matter? I don't know. Put chat up front, and then John Fighter, then Brodo, then Sseth, Father, and Islerak. That seems like a good idea to me. I haven't watched the intro movie in a long time, so let's see what it's like. Difficulty level. Let's start with normal. We can always lower it. Iron Man game. Yeah, let's not do Iron Man.
Grimpak the Mook hired you as an escort for a long voyage.
Okay. It looks like the stream isn't picking up the intro movie. Okay.
Oh my, I was looking for adventure, you know, but this is too much. Why, we don't even know where we are.
Okay, that works. Don't quit. Hold on, I'm being messaged by something. Oh, just being alerted of something, never mind. Okay, first things first.
Yes?
Yes?
We need to put these
Yes?
in the back.
Yes?
You bellowed?
I don't think I like that voice for the fairy.
Yes.
Brodo.
What's up? All set.
All right.
Chat, you can go on the right, maybe? No, you can go on the left. Or not all at once. We need a new voice for the fairy.
Yes?
That's going to annoy me.
Well, an adventure? Why, I'd be delighted to help you. It sounds...
That sounds very nice.
Yes?
Present?
Slightly less annoying. Oh, that was me testing the game earlier. Let's call it live. Live gang. 3,000. No, 6,7. Because everyone loves that number apparently. Does everyone take that off? You don't need that. You may as well hold on to that. You've got a quarterstaff. You've got a regular one, which is never going to be used. He's got knives. And these two are the same. Good stuff. You can hide the UI like that. And we have some crabs up ahead. So the first thing we want to do...
A battle? How exciting!
Already? Oh, there's some spawned behind. Oh, God. In that case, let's move.
Right then.
We've got to get into position before they start chewing us up. There we go, that works. Everyone go for the same guy, but... Nice shot. Good job, chat. The oft-spoken about pack of crustaceans, yes. How about Brodo?
Under control.
Go for you. You... start practicing
Very well.
brain magic.
Very well.
And then go.
Eat this!
Oh, very nice.
We win! Good!
Chat sounds so happy. I've never had a group spawn behind me when starting the game before. We have a feathered hat. And some ammunition. That's not a great roll, but that's fine. Who's going to wear the hat? Someone up front, probably. Brodo, you can wear it. Enjoy, Brodo. Where's these crabs? There they are. Hi, crabs. Come over here. Sseth, I need your help, Sseth. Itching skin. You can get them all, nice.
Taken care of.
And then... yeah, we got a couple of them.
Fat chance.
Yeah, nothing personnel.
Aye.
Can you go for that one, John? Thanks.
Never reach. Out of reach.
Out of reach.
No one can hit that one, that's fine. Go. I know you can hide the portraits, but I kind of like seeing them at all times. How does the stream look at the minute? It fits in my little cube quite well. There's gaps at the top and bottom, but that's fine.
Eat this.
Hey, Brodo, good job.
There.
Hey. Why did you knock him? Why did you knock the crab unconscious? How did you do that? I don't know. Never seen that with a bladed weapon before. But I'll take it. Carry on. Hey. That double kill Brodo? Brodo is too good for this world.
There.
There we go. Nice.
We win. Good.
Chat's so happy with himself. It's lovely. Okay, what button is to search? E. Okay. If you don't have a ranger on the team, you have to toggle on search mode. But if you... No, wait. Let me say that again. If you do have a ranger, you don't have to...
Nothing here.
Search mode on.
Nothing found.
They just find things automatically for you. Since we do not have a ranger yet, we have to toggle it on to find hidden items. I think there's
More
something...
stuff. I'll get it.
There's something here. Oh, there we
Came
go.
up empty.
Very good. Let's throw a save down now that we've succeeded. We bonk flat side. Maybe that was the case. Why is there purple over here? Is that...
Came up empty.
I don't know. Is it just my eyes seeing things? More stones? We haven't got a sling yet though. That's going to be a problem. This encounter can be pretty hard if I remember rightly, so why don't we try and bait them back?
Sea creature!
Sea creature, yeah, it is a sea creature. Good job, chat. Okay.
Present?
Can you launch a mind
I'm
stab?
afraid it's not possible.
You cannot. Let's wait a sec.
You bellowed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you launch a... No.
Yes? The very hordes of hell could not
You can't do it out of combat. Okay, we can't try and surprise them, I guess. Come here, crabs.
You go on and fight. I'll guard the rear.
Don't all speak at once. Let's mind stab.
Very well.
One closer to the back.
Very well.
And you, Seth, can itch in skin, please.
Taken care of.
Merope.
Take this.
Good start.
Not even close.
It'd be great if this shrubbery wasn't in the way, but
Under control.
You missed, Brodo. How dare you miss? Harry Yo says hi. Hi. Welcome in.
Control.
What do you mean too far?
Out of reach.
That's fine. The shrubbery being in the way is an issue. Can you... I haven't been here in a while. Welcome back. You don't have to show up every day, it's fine.
Taken care of.
It's just nice to see you again. Am I gonna have to put everyone in the front row?
Take this.
No, it's fine.
Missed me.
It's been like months. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to be here all the time. Pro John a heal for me, please. Thank you. How are you? We're good. We watched some videos earlier, and then I decided to start up a game of Wizardry 6. No, not 6. 8. I like 6, but we're doing 8 because it's a bit more interesting to watch, I think. Can Brodo not hit this one?
Never reach.
Haru_1 casts throw junk.
Thanks for the junk. I appreciate it. Can we just move everyone into the front?
Haru_1 casts flashbang.
Ow.
Under control.
Nice miss.
I'm a strong deviantart.
Haru_1 casts big head mode.
Brodo.
Under control.
That's fine. Can
Haru_1
Under
casts
control.
throw grenade.
someone's using their points? That's what they're there for.
Eat this. Eat this.
Oh, nice hit. Nice miss.
There. Take
Good
this.
kill. Good kill. Chat. How did you miss?
Under control. Never reach.
Okay, only Daddy Anderson can hit this one. That's not good. Can we send John round to intercept?
Aye. Too far.
Eat this. Take.
Everyone's missing.
Never reach.
We've got to reposition. Hold on.
Aye.
Oh, hold on.
Under control.
Okay. This should do the trick.
Under control.
Aye.
That should help.
Eat this. Eat this.
Chat, you missed. How dare you miss? What do I bring you here for? Brodo is outplaying you.
Ah, how exquisite.
Villainous crustacean too short. Adventurers miss every swing. True. Oh, small head. Anyway, we succeeded somehow. Hang on a minute. I love it when they put items floating above the ground and think we won't notice. Anyway, welcome in, first time chatter, dish sauce dispenser. You're just exactly what I needed. I needed some condiments. Condiments to the chef. I think there's hidden items here.
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
Yeah, it must have done. We have an axe that no one's ever gonna use. Potions. Get in your pocket. I think we give the sling to the fairy.
Present.
Don't ask where the nozzle is. Okay. Okay, Jimmy. I won't ask. Don't ask, don't tell, whatever the phrase is. Okay, we are good to go. Why don't we have a little napsy while we've got some safety? Save scum time. Did you see online trending something about Larian calling out people for saving too much in Baldur's Gate 3? It's their own dang fault for allowing saving in combat. Okay, we are fully healed. Save it again. I'm a compulsive saver. Crabs defeated. Maybe that's what can be the...
I think we're being lured into something here.
Brodo.
Look about. Critters coming.
Where? What do you see, Brodo? Are there more crabs? There is a crab.
Come on, you wee beasties. Let's fight.
All right, let it come to us. Oh, you hit, chat. Good job. Wait, chat, I want you to berserk.
Okay.
Okay. I think we chose the perfect voice for chat.
Eat this!
Brodo.
Our victory was never in doubt.
Brodo is like the anti-hobbit. He's like a bloodthirsty hobbit. I like it. Have you ever played, not played, but experienced the Dark Sun campaign setting where halflings are actually little tribalistic cannibals instead of like the happy little dudes that you expect them to be? I like that. It's expectation diverting, whatever the phrase is. Elves are like thieves, dirty robbers, and nobody trusts them. And dwarves are bald and beardless.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing here. All right, we're going inside, everybody. For some reason, the opening cutscene bugged out, but basically what happened is we crash landed on this planet. Old games for you. He was about to mention the Dark Sun reference. Yeah, big fan of Dark Sun. I heard that they're trying to revive it. Thanks for telling me that, chat. I heard they're trying to revive it, but I don't really trust Wizards of the Coast with it, especially in 2026. I'm probably gonna mess it up.
Wait a minute. I think we're being lured into something here.
You think so, Brodo? In that case, throw me a save down. What terrible creatures await us? Some jellies up there. So, what I like to do, they are trying to polish off every single edge. I saw some art for it and there was actual metal in it, which kind of defeats the point of Dark Sun. Like, one of the most, notable things about Dark Sun is there is basically no metal.
Aye.
We reach them.
Come on, you wee
beasties. Seth, I need you to itching skin on all of these.
Taken care of.
Are they going to approach? Thank you. Hey, leave John alone. I want Brodo.
Never reach.
You can't reach.
Under control. Okay.
Too far.
Okay. Can you switch weapon?
Very well.
There you go.
Eat this!
Okay.
On guard.
Good job. I knew you could do it, chat.
Reach.
Every setting must become the realm's kitchen sink, that is the decree. Yeah.
Very well.
Gotta love it. Hey!
Take this.
Nice. You missed. Good dodge though, chat.
Reach. There.
Oh no. Okay, John can't reach, so why don't we bring him round just for this turn?
Aye.
There.
Brodo can't reach either. Oops. Move Brodo over as well.
Under control.
Reach.
Oh, there we go. Good job, everybody.
Ah, how exquisite.
Ooh, we found some quarrels. And some stat ups. We like that. Live gang 6-7. You know, that number makes no sense and isn't funny in the slightest. But what I do find funny is people's violent reactions to it. So I guess in a roundabout way, it is funny. If I remember rightly, there's
something move.
There's bats coming back to the wall. Let them come to us. There we go. Okay, Mr. Sseth, I need you to make their skin itchy.
Taken care of.
It's too short of the funny number. Yeah, true.
Very well.
But the current funny one is they've got 5 life. Do I really even want to waste any spell slots on these? I don't mean slots, I mean... Stop moving. I still smirk when someone says 21. I believe brain damage is the cause. 21? 21... 21, 21. I haven't heard that one before, I don't think.
Very well.
Just sling a rock, it's fine.
Locked. Very well.
Nice.
Hola podrida.
Good dodge, everybody.
Very well.
Aye.
Very nice. You missed John. Oh, John did your work for you.
Good.
Dagger increased. I like that. I'm saving way too much, but it's fine. There's usually a slime in this room, and I wanna sneak up on it. There it is.
Taken care of.
Okay, this is how you do it. Rush it.
Under control. Ah, well, death waits for us all.
Okay, that wasn't the best round, but let's go again.
Eat this.
Ooh.
This.
Okay, we can recover from that, I think. Father, heal wounds.
Right then.
How much life has it got left? 23. Well, something out of 23.
Very well.
Can you hit it with some mind stab? Thanks.
Eat this.
Take this.
Okay, we win.
Me illness be gone. Aye, that's the game.
Chatkin's level. Well done, chat. You grew up.
Good. I crush better now.
Ah, beauty. Me skills be improving.
I'd rather be recognized with cash, but a rise in status will do.
Beware. My power grows stronger.
Ah, my talents have been rewarded.
Delightful.
Everybody level. Although we're gonna save it until later. Because everything in the area scales to your level, so if you don't use your level, you can have an easier time.
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
You did. Well done. Good job. What time is it?
More stuff. I'll get it.
There you go. What time is it? It is 10:30, so I think I will go to the lavatory, which is...
I've sighted a creature.
You have, but they're out there, so they don't matter. Let's save it, run to the bathroom, and then carry on for another hour or so, I think. Please hold your horses, but not literally, because that's dangerous.
Found nothing.
Impressive, though, if you can actually hold a horse. So... Hey, people. Omama. Yoroshiku. We have someone in chat. My Japanese isn't great, but pleased to meet you. Nice tentacles. What is... Why have I got my controller out? That's not how this game works. Ooh. Welcome in, though. If you were still there. Where were we? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, Yasumi. What time? It would be like 8 a.m. there, isn't it? No. 7? I think... I actually have Tokyo time on my phone because I watch so many Japanese streams. 6:33. So they've either just got up or they were going to bed. Okay. Keep search on, because I remember there being some hidden items somewhere in these rooms. Arrows. Thank you. I'll take that. Anything here? Nothing in here? Let's move it on. Oh. Glue a horse then. What was that in reference to? Came back at the right time. What did I miss? I'm confused. I'm easily confused. This green room has got a jelly in it, if I remember rightly. Let's rush it.
Okay.
Okay. There it is. Get him.
Under control.
I want you to...
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
Okay, we didn't one round it, but that's fine. Can we mind stab it? Has it even got a mind? Is it? You jelly. Who's got more mind, chat or this jelly? Whose IQ is higher, do you think? I'm going with noxious slime. Ooh, John. Oh, good job, chat.
Delightful.
Doesn't matter whose IQ is higher or lower. You slapped the heck out of it. He slapped it hard. What did? Wait, where is it?
A battle?
Where do you come from?
How exciting!
I was trying to look for combat log. Okay. Well, you slapped it hard, that's all I know. There's a single roach.
Reach.
Oh, there's another one there. We might be alright. There's another one. They're everywhere. Roachy McRoaches them. Can chat hit this one?
Okay.
He can. Every part of the jelly is all organs, including brain. Chat only have brain in head. True, yeah. Chat makes up for what he lacks in brains with adorableness. Can we change his portrait to be like a dog? Or a cat? Or a dragon? Or a fairy? No. Ninja. Oh no, these are all too smart to be chat. Return to monkey. Yeah. Maybe this one though. No, this one probably looks the most chat-like. I think there aren't any ape portraits. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to make my own, unfortunately. I could probably do it, but it probably wouldn't be worth the effort. Nice.
Take this.
Frodo is carrying right now. Okay, chat is kind of carrying too. Okay, I need John and Frodo to get in range of this stinker.
Under control.
There.
You hit. How dare you hit chat?
Under control.
We need a longer stick for Seth. There we go.
Ah, how exquisite.
How exquisite. We need to rest. Can we sneak off a rest in this corner? We can. Okay, good. Anyone come in? Nope. Some rats there. Can we hide in this corner? Maybe the rats won't see us. Hello, rats.
Battle? How exciting!
Rats, rats, we are the rats. I don't know what that's from, but I've heard other people sing it, and it makes me happy. The rat anthem. Ooh, Ratsplosion. Ratsplosion.
Delightful.
Delightful. The party voice is probably the best thing about this game. Also, Brodo, I need you to unlock this dude. Get your little fingers in there. Oh, it wasn't locked. Battle axe, hatchet, skull cap, buskins. Okay. Grab it all. Brodo, can you wear any of that? Skull cap. It's got an AC of 1. How is the skull cap worse than the feathered hat? It's Germa's animated rat movie made on Windows 3D Movie Maker. I've heard of that name, but I've never actually interfaced with any of his content. I don't know, he seemed to just appear out of nowhere. Maybe I was busy watching Northern Lion or something when he was popular. Who was I watching when Germa made his appearance in the world? When did he start doing stuff? When did Germa start doing stuff? He started in 2011, apparently. Yeah, I was probably watching Northern Lion then. According to his Wikipedia page, no one seems to know his real name, which is quite impressive after being... Well, they say that he's called Jeremy, but we don't know anything else about him. Former TF2 legend, then a trailblazer streamer avant-garde. Okay. Yeah, I was probably busy watching Dark Souls creators in 2016 and before. Maybe. Okay. Buskins. We've got buskins already. You guys need to start wearing some buskins. Is buskins a real word? Semi-retired. With cloth pants. Why don't we... Chat, you don't deserve new boots. Let's give them to John. Is anyone missing pants? Nobody's missing pants. Buskin makes me feel good. Buskin does make chat feel good. Bustin, 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 bustin. I think chat deserves a hat though. There you go. Enjoy. Good boy, chat. You get a hat. Is anyone shoeless? I'm shoeless. Well, not me, but Eelrak. Oh, fairies can't wear shoes. Good to know. That's fine. Fairies can only wear gossamer gown. Who's going to learn light?
Thanks so much. A brilliant find.
Who needs to learn light? Does it tell me what? It's a fire spell, so I feel like Father probably should know that.
First class.
First class. There you go. Enjoy. Let's save it before we screw up any longer. Any rats? Any rats? I just heard beasties. Let's get in a corner. That's the most important strategy you could ever have in this game. Get in a corner. I come from the age of save scum. It's fine. I try to live with my choices, and if it's like a dialogue-y RPG. Like if I'm playing something like Pathfinder or Baldur's Gate or something, if we fail a roll and something happens, I might just roll with it, depending on how bad the result is. There's a sequence in Act 2 of BG3 which you really don't want to lose. I see it with a sling. There's 3 of them. Ooh. Okay, Mr. Sseth, can you please make them all itchy?
Taken care of.
Yes. And you?
Very well.
Who's got the most health? This one. Then it's been focused down, so maybe you shoot
Very
that
well.
one.
Eat this!
Mirope.
Nice.
Take this.
That dies. It's a bit dark, I know. Sorry about that. Can I boost the brightness a little bit? Ah, we can. Oh, we cannot. I could do it in OBS, maybe. Okay, let me know how this looks. Hold on. Gamma up by 15, contrast up by 15, brightness, no, don't touch brightness. Saturation. Okay, I think we just bumped the gamma and brightness up a little bit. Still not super visible, but I think it looks better now. Yeah. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. I need you to chop on this rat, please.
Take this.
Hey, nice.
Aye, that's the game.
Look at that creature.
Last time I played this, yes, monochrome streaming experience. Yeah. Last time I played this, I didn't get so many spawns. We're getting bombarded by them right now.
What's up?
Go away.
Suck it. Eat this.
There we go.
We win! Good!
Okay. The coast is clear. For now. Any items? I'll have those.
Nothing found.
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
The game is aware it needs to put on a spectacle for all 5 of us. Yes. Who's gonna bow it up? Maybe Brodo?
Came up empty.
I feel like a short king should use a short bow. There you go. Enjoy your bow. Any more hidden items?
Look! Beasties!
Beasties? Where? Oh, I see rats. I don't think they come in this way, though. No, I think we might be good. I need to rebind M to map because I keep pressing M and nothing happens. Auto map. Tab, okay. That's fine too, I'll take it. The rats are going the other way, so I think we can proceed. Item?
More stuff! I'll get it.
Yes, please do. Any rats? I see no rats.
Found nothing.
A poser's cap. Item?
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
Ooh, what do we have here? Book of Stamina. Alchemist can use it. Priest can use it. Okay. Okay. Sseth can hold that.
Ah, how exquisite.
Good boy. Good boy. Enjoy. Let's proceed, shall we? I actually, one of the top tips I learned when starting to stream a couple of years ago is never look at your viewers, as in your viewer count, because it's just a bit depressing sometimes. And it's worked just fine for me. Like, I don't even know if anyone's watching right now, but I think that's the best way to go about it. Like, maybe that's not the way to look at it. Where are we? We're here. Okay. Look, a hotel room just for us.
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
Did you really? A ring. Boots. Leather boots. Do you deserve them, chat? I don't think you do. +5. I think Brodo probably needs them. There you go, Brodo. Nobody is. In truth, we're all just bots that randomly landed in this chat room. I feel that is true half the time. In fact, the first, 6 months I was doing it, I pretty much had to fend off, armies of bots that wanted to try and sell me stuff. It was annoying. Then I got Seribot, which is a bot that kills other bots. It's pretty cool. It doesn't catch them all, but it, nips most of them in the bud. Also, congratulations, chat. You now have new shoes. Enjoy. This hat doesn't do anything, but someone needs to wear it. This ring, however, no one identify it. Rude. I think it's an AC ring though, so Brodo can wear it maybe? Yeah, AC ring. Yay! New boots. Now you're busking. Tattered note. Where did that go? The note reads, I have failed. The tomb is locked and they caught me before I could find the key. To make matters worse, the damn Higadi only freed me once a day. At this rate, I will starve to death in a matter of days. Tell the Templars that the weapons are still a threat to Alcedexus. Good talk. What is awaiting us out here? Nobody. I do know that there's some bugs in this room though, so... Safe scum. Can we enter combat?
It's got a lock on it.
We cannot. Okay, Brodo, you're up.
Lock tight.
Good job. No one can reach them. That's fine. Sseth, get blasting.
Taken care of.
They're pretty weak. Nice job. Okay, that was a waste of spell points, but it's fine. You get skill ups for
out of reach
for casting. You coming?
There.
There you go. How dare you bite, chat? Get some revenge, chat. Come on. You missed. Oh, John finished it off. It's fine.
Aye, that's the game.
Any items? No items. He did not lie. The sound design is ASMR tier. Yes, it is. Music's a bit lacking, but it does the job. Let's have a little nappy poo in this room, shall we? It's probably safe in here, right? There's some bats outside.
Come on, you wee beasties. Let's fight.
You hit. How dare you hit chat, you little bat. You dirty bat. You killed my brother. I don't know what that's from either, but I've heard people say it. The joy of the internet.
Delightful.
Where you learn references that you don't even know what they originate from. Anybody around here? Nope. Rats. Rats. We're here. I want to uncover all of the map if I can. Okay, I think we've uncovered that. We haven't uncovered that bit there. But we can come back for it. We need to go this way. Knockpicks. Cool name. There is a mini boss in this room, if I remember rightly. You can hear it clicking, clacking. It's like birds spreading the songs they heard elsewhere. Yeah. I used to say housekeeping a lot, and I didn't know what it was from until someone told me.
Okay.
Oh, this is locked.
Yeah, it locked.
It locked.
All right.
Sealed tight.
What's up?
All right, Brodo. Unlock it for us. Come on. There's no trick to this. It's just click until you get it, I think. There we go. Okay, what we need to do is enable combat now.
Very well.
And then get the jump on him.
I'm in control.
Listen encounter will be extremely exciting.
Okay, it's got 92 health, so we need to lock in.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Are you targeting that? You are. That looks good. That looks good. He can save his heals. Good start. How did he hit the back row?
There. Take this.
Leave alone. Can I move everyone up to prevent that?
Under control.
Right then.
Eat this.
Okay, we're going for chat now. That's good. Leave chat alone. What are you doing?
Right then.
Okay. We might succeed here.
Very well.
Ooh, lucky.
Take this.
Ah, good.
Ah, how exquisite.
Very good, very good. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe a little nap in the corner. Uh-oh.
Come on, you wee beasties.
Wait.
Let's fight.
Leave chat alone. Okay, let's try that again.
Aye, that's the game.
There we go. We healed up. No, no, not again. Okay. Let's search the room. Thank you. Any items?
Sea creature!
Sea creature? What, a crab? Let me drink while I'm waiting for them to approach. Decaf, my favorite. That was a lie, by the way. Okay, are you coming? There's no one there. You lied to me. Give me the stuff. I swear this is meant to be like a hidden item somewhere around here. Is it not?
Found nothing.
Maybe not. This is a shortcut back to the beach, which we don't really need, but there was a passageway that I didn't go down. So we'll quickly go down there now. Jellies!
Okay.
Let's rush them.
Reach.
To me, all coffee may as well be decaf. What do you mean by that?
Come on, you wee beasties. Let's fight.
It happened just when you finished character creation. What happened? I'm confused. Drop frames or something? I'm getting a lot of them lately. I don't know what's going on.
There.
Okay, we
Our
won.
victory was never in doubt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet of late. It's never done this before. I'm hoping it's just on Twitch's side of things and not mine or YouTube side of things.
Hey, look, I must have dropped that.
Bundle of corals, I'll take it.
More stuff. I'll get it.
Nothing here.
What have you found? Ah. It's not too bad, I hope. I have some crazy inherent caffeine resistance. I probably have to chug a lot of espresso before I feel any effects. I kind of agree. I don't know what effect I'm looking for. Isn't there an item here?
More stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
More buskins. Lovely. I'll take it. I'll buy it at a high price. Jellies. Let's wait for them to come around the corner. Hi.
Take this.
Very good. There's some bats coming too. Ooh. Hello, bat. What if I lower my bitrate midstream? Will it kill it? Let's try that, shall we? Let's try lowering it by a little bit. Bear with me. Okay, I've lowered the bit rate. I don't know if that'll do anything. You'll have to let me know.
Take this.
Come on, chat. Stop missing.
Eat this. Take this.
Ooh.
Eat this.
Very good.
Ah, how exquisite.
Save it. Ways to reduce drop frames.
Nothing found.
There's nothing here.
Lower your bit rate is all
Nothing here.
you can really do. Is there any programs I can close? Not really. I can close Steam. I don't need Steam open. See how it goes. Hi, bat. Don't hit Brodo like that. Good job, Brodo.
We win naturally.
Naturally. Naturally. Okay, have we explored everything now? I think we have. Oh, jelly. Come closer. Got him.
Aye, that's the game.
Very good, very good. Okay, in that case, we can move on. Any dodgy cretins? Cretins? I mean critters. Nothing coming in from that way. There's a sling here. Let's give it to Mr. Sseth. We need to get him some rocks too. Split. Do we have any other rocks? We do not, unfortunately.
Look at that creature.
Look at that creature. Okay, you look at that creature. Piranha. Maybe not. Maybe some other kind of fish. What's your favorite fish? I quite like sea bass. You can do quite a lot with it. It's quite versatile. Any items? Really? Nothing?
Hey, look! I must have dropped that.
Nice. Alright. Brodo, it's up to you to unlock this chest. I'm relying on you, Brodo.
What's up?
Trapped.
Trap. Okay. Inspect. Okay, so we know it's got these two. It's probably dagger scatter. I don't see it being any of these more complicated ones. It's not anti-magic. It's not curse. So I'm going to go with dagger scatter. It's still not 100% chance, so it's important to save scum. Or just Iron Man it. Nice, good job. Short sword and leather halberd. I'll have it. That's a good haul, actually. Brodo can use the short sword. Leather cuirass. Leather cuirass. What's better, a hauberk or a cuirass? A hauberk is actually better. I think chat, maybe. No, Brodo needs it more. And the cloth shirt is rendered useless. Trout and salmon view. Salmon is a little bit... What's the word? How do you explain it? Flesh. Like, it's a bit flimsy. Okay, fairies can't wear any shoes. Okay. Who's got less health out of you two? Sseth. Sseth, you've got some shoes now, Sseth. Enjoy. You're welcome. You may as well learn this book of stamina too.
Excellent.
Okay, we're good to go. I prefer meatier fish like trout and... Have you ever had a tuna steak? Not like a tin, but actual...
Now, what is this devious device for?
You don't want to know what that devious device is for, Mr. Sseth.
Look at that creature.
Yeah. I think we actually run through the water. Save it in case. I think we can outrun the fish. Okay, careful. Nice. That powder is res powder, I think. Nice, we made it. Good. Good stuff. It falls apart into chunks easily. I like salmon best when you cook it really like crispy, to the point where you can just eat the skin off of it as well. That's the best way of doing it. Anybody here? I don't see anybody. We're safe, I think. Okay. Now for the hardest encounter in the first level. We need to stock up on stuff to make it work. Did we get another bow? I thought we did. No, we didn't. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Maybe just hold some... Everyone needs some light heals, though. Just in case. There you go. Bomb. Okay. Baked salmon is good, but pan-seared oiled up slabs also work out nice. Yeah. Fish is underrated, I think. A lot of people, when you mention it, they're like, oh, I don't like fish. Yeah, all they've ever tried is like some basic nasty fish. This guy is the hardest encounter in this entire...
All right. What's up?
I think we can do this.
Under control.
You coming?
Ah, well, death waits for us all.
This might take a few tries.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Do you have any items you can... Not really.
Take this.
Okay, we got irritated off. That's a good start. Nice miss. Ooh. Oh no, chat. What's happening to you? You need some of this.
Right then.
Do you have anything... Over here it's because the Yade, some sediment slurper without having it filter out that stuff first, you know? Sounds about right. Oh. Just try cherry bomb.
Taken care of.
Is that going to hurt us as well? I don't know.
Very well.
Eat this.
Ooh, big hit. Ooh. Okay. Cherry bomb has a wide range. We learned that today. It was for science, okay? Okay, let's move everybody back into position.
All set.
All right.
Under control.
First try, everybody. Okay. Open up with that.
Taken care of.
You...
Very well.
Nice, nice. Ooh. 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 That's a terrible start.
Right then.
Always your first, yes.
Very well.
What can you do, Seth, other than cast stamina? You're just gonna have to look pretty for a second. No, start launching rocks, that's fine. Can we move? Chat? You can't. Okay, he's probably dead. Gregor is no longer irritated. That's not good.
Right then.
We need to rectify that if we can.
Taken care of. Eat this!
We might have to reload. John, can you stop berserking? You got any heals left? You do not.
Eat this!
Okay, we gotta reload. That's fine. Go again.
All set.
All right.
What's up?
You bellowed?
Under control.
Over here. Come on.
Take this. Take this.
Okay, that's a terrible start.
You bellowed?
What's up?
All right.
All set.
Under control.
All right, let's try again. It's so fast. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't the run. I'm gonna save it after doing
this. All set. You bellowed?
Under control.
Rearrangement, because having to do it every time is pain. There we go. Okay, it should start coming now.
There. Oh, I am a. Oh.
I think you can stay back there.
Right then.
Okay, come on. Hi.
Take this.
Bad opening round.
Have a wee wound that needs
Oh, brutal.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Very well.
That's all we can really do.
Aye.
Oh, we're just gonna go into it, are we? Why don't you try and
Taken care of.
do this off the bat?
Very well. Very well. Muli Sukandis.
Ishaka.
Take this. Take this.
That wasn't the run either.
Right then.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Muli Sukandis.
Ishaka.
Okay, that might help.
Fat chance.
Okay, that's a good start.
Right then.
Very well.
Lust ist verborgen.
Never mind.
Very well.
Taken care of.
All right. Okay, never mind.
Right then.
Very well.
Taken care of.
That's bad. Okay, he lived.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Eat this!
Okay, never mind.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Okay, irritation is good. Terrible start.
Very well.
Taken care of. Take this.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. We can recover from that.
Right then.
Very well.
Eat this! Eat this!
Lust ist verborgen.
Missed. Ooh. Okay, we need to get irritation back on.
Taken care of.
No, don't do that. It's bad. Perseverance.
Very well.
Taken care of.
That itching skin failing is basically a guaranteed loss.
Very well.
Taken care of.
I've seen a guy doing no reload, like hardcore mode, and I don't know how they do it. Okay, that's a good start.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Crap. Better cure it.
I don't think he can survive that. Nope. I have beaten this at level 1 before,
Very
so
well.
it is possible.
Taken care of.
That's a very good start.
Very well.
We need to give him some items. That one was going so well. Can we give old man some stuff? Maybe a bomb? Maybe fairy dust? Give him a couple of them. Cherry bomb is certain death, pretty much. What if we open up with a cherry bomb before it reaches us?
Are you mad?
You can't use it out of combat. That's stupid. Can we chuck it before?
Right then.
Too far. Too far.
Okay, it's too far.
Taken care of.
Okay,
Are you mad?
that was not ideal. Why don't you use the cherry bomb instead of the random bomb?
Look about! Critters coming!
Can you chuck it before?
Right then.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Sorry.
Okay. That wasn't it. Hold on, start again. There we go.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Take this.
Good start. Not good. Can you launch a cherry bomb without... Oh, he hasn't got it anymore. What is the range on this? What if we chuck it?
Right there.
Like there, maybe? I don't think it's gonna be successful.
Very well.
Eat this. Take this.
Sorry. Happens to the best of us.
Okay, never mind. Playing with bombs is just not a good idea.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Eat this.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Very well.
We gotta lock in and not
Taken
die
care of.
immediately. Leave him alone. Go all in.
Too far.
Very well. Very well.
Too far.
Taken care of.
Eat this. Eat this.
Taken care of.
Very well.
I had such an easy time on this last time I played this.
Take this.
That's a good start.
Taken care of.
Very well. Secundus.
I feel.
I spoke too soon.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Eat this.
Secundus.
Ooh, big hit.
Hola podrida.
That's a good start.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Secundus.
I really need itching skin to land. Oh, bad.
Right then.
Taken care of.
You can't do anything. Okay.
Hola podrida.
Leave him alone.
What a relief.
I've got no heals left. This is... all we can do is pray.
I'm coming.
Go for anyone else. That was good. That was a good try.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Bad opening. Not a bad start. Need this to land though.
Very well.
Leave me alone.
Hola podrida.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Secundus.
Hola podrida. Taken care of.
Very well.
Hola podrida.
Oh! I have suffered it.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
It is possible.
Secundus.
I'm coming. I think.
More beasts.
Oh, this is bad.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Secundus.
Take this.
I believe in you. Just gotta get lucky.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Secundus.
Take this.
Hola podrida.
Good. Good.
Very well.
Eat this. Eat this. Take this.
Try some fairy dust.
Very well.
Aye.
Taken care of.
Leave him alone.
Eat this.
Hola podrida.
No, leave him alone. Okay.
Right then.
More fairy dust.
Very well.
Eat this.
What does fairy dust even do? Nothing, apparently. Can you give... You're probably best off having all the fairy dust.
Taken care of.
Try using it immediately.
Very well. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Being able to fumble it so easily is a pain in the butt. Let's try again.
Taken care of.
Very well. I'm so sorry.
Come here. I think fairy dust, if we can get to land, will be worth it.
Taken care of. Ishaka.
Okay, it fell asleep. That's good.
Aye.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Under control.
Let's do that for a round.
Take.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Under control.
Eat this.
It's not fair.
Oh, I've been banged up a bit.
Ishaka.
Okay. Maybe fairy dust isn't the answer.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of. Ishaka. Taken care of.
Very well.
Ishaka.
Okay. We survived the first round.
Right then.
Very well.
I think we go risk reward.
Aye.
Eat this.
Why?
My insides churn like the black.
Those stains terrible button.
Very well.
Taken care of.
this! Eat this!
Okay.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Ooh, good start.
Very well.
Terrible. He's gonna die. Yeah.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Take this.
All right. Heal wounds, please.
Right then. Aye.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Hola podrida.
Okay, he survived. He survived.
Right then.
Top him back up.
Aye.
Very well.
Eat this.
Those takes trouble in vacuum.
Leave him alone.
Have a wee wound. Right then.
Let's risk
Very well.
doing that. Leave chat alone. Work. It worked.
I'm a strong blood of Eldrita.
Okay.
Taken care of.
Can you do anything? No. I think we risk fairy
Very
dusting
well.
again. Leave John alone. The raw potato with the experience. Yes. That's perhaps healed. No. Can you chug something?
Aye. Right then.
Probably gonna regret doing that, but oh,
I'm hurt.
Sorry. Happens to the best of us.
terrible. Hey, you're still awake.
Very well.
How is he still asleep? Oh, he's woken up now.
Right then.
Hi.
Very well.
Taken care of.
It is possible. Trust me. If you don't get one shot in the first round.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Take this.
Oh, Been banged up a bit. Right then.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Oh! Eat this!
Those taste terrible.
Take this.
Hola,
We might be here a long time. You stuck?
Taken care of.
Perfect.
This'll.
He's not surviving that. You come in. There you are.
Taken care of.
Hola, podrida.
Come on.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Aye.
Eat this! Oh! Eat this! Take this!
Okay, look, we're gonna level up. I'm tired of this. It is doable without leveling, but Wizardry 8. Let's find where are we supposed to put our stuff again.
Copy it, enjoy it. It's difficult, and we don't have time. Here's my build.
There we go. Mook fighter gets some decks. There you go. That looks alright. Maybe that. Can you just take one level? You can. Okay, we'll do one for now. The other fighter goes strength, dex. We need to get him a mace at some point. Apparently he's dual wielding. But we haven't found that yet. In fact, both of them are supposed to be dual wielding, but the first one is meant to be two weapon wielding, so. Brodo, what are you doing? Julie. Sword. There you go. Actually, get some locks and traps. Mr. Sseth, man, what are you getting? You are going for intelligence. And then speed. Don't take any spells because we're going to save them up. That'll do. Mr. Priestman, you are going for int and speed. Maybe point of that. Maybe that. And the psionic cyst is intelligence and piety. Probably not going to be in close combat that often. There you go. Okay. I didn't want to do that, but maybe we have to. Let's see how we fare now.
This hard fight, very bad.
Yes, you're right, chap. You are very right.
Well. Very well. Moricalliope.
Okay, it didn't help that much.
Right then. Aye. Those taste terrible and rotten.
Okay. Did our level save? It did. Okay. Go again.
Taken care of.
Take. Hola, Podrida. I'm falling apart.
That's a bad RNG roll there.
Taken care of.
Take this.
Good miss. Ow. Ow.
Have a wee wound that needs amending. Ugh. My stomach be
Very well.
flitting about.
Eat this. Eat this.
It's too much poison.
I hurt.
Right then.
Need you to drink.
Okay.
Aye.
Eat this. Take.
I'm a strong bugger.
Wizardry, Angry yeah.
That much better.
How about instead of healing, you drink one of these?
Right then.
You try some fairy
Very
dust.
well.
Taken care of.
Eat this.
Ah, fumble.
Careful, my dim-witted friend.
Podrida.
Okay. That was probably our best try so far.
Taken care of.
Hola, take this.
Hey, good start.
Taken care of.
Aye.
Very well. Very well.
Oh! Eat this! Hola, Podrida.
Leave him alone. Okay, he lived.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Eat this!
Succundus.
Those taste terrible and lucky.
Didn't really need to use that.
I'm afraid I'm wounded. I feel very well.
Right there.
Oh, don't do that.
Right there.
Taken care of.
Eat this!
We're getting closer, I think. Alright, MM8 with mod is good. Just need to fix frame. What mod do you mean? Merge mod? Merge mod is really good. I want to play 7 in the merge mod someday.
Too far.
Very well.
Well, I'm already halfway
well.
through a 6 playthrough on stream, which is going very slowly. Okay, he lived.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Leave John alone. Okay, irritation is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, you need
right then
to chug something immediately. You can't do anything.
Eat this!
Yeah, go for Brodo. Okay, never mind. He will one-shot him pretty much.
Taken care of.
Take this.
Bad start. Terrible start.
Taken care of.
Oh, bad start. Ooh. Okay, damage received wise, not bad.
Taken care of.
Take this.
Hey, we lived.
Oh, I've been banged up a bit. Right then.
Very well.
Keep Brodo alone.
Secundus.
I'm a strong bugger Rita.
Oh, you lived.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Eat this!
My stomach be flinging about. I'm a strong bugger Rita.
Okay.
Oh, I've been banged up a bit. Right then.
Take your time to drink this, please.
Very well.
Eat this!
Leave him alone.
Those taste terrible and
I crush it!
me illness be gone.
We win! Good!
Okay. Now sleep. We need to find somewhere to sleep immediately. Oh, that was a pain in the butt. This is probably safe. There we go. I wanted to finish this first level today, but it's just hit midnight, so I think I'm gonna head off for the night. But it's been fun. I wasn't sure if this would be a fun stream game, but it's kind of worked out. I had a good time with it. How about you? Did you have fun? Hold on. Got an idea. Hey, people. It's me. Good games, yes. It's time for me to... The latter part will be left unsaid. Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to you in orb form. Where is it? Where's my orb? Okay. I have something important to address. The orbosity of this stream has exceeded acceptable levels. Oh. What color is best? Red. Red's pretty good. Oh. Oh wow, that effect was not good. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. It was fun. I hope you had fun. Oh, look at that. Oh, but for now, my people need me. Good night. Farewell. Don't forget to drink your vitamins and eat your spinach.